Right, so if we should have any problems, or if Denise should try to get in touch, I want you to call me straight away.
I will.
Good. Morning.
Oh, morning.
This is Kelly Thompson. She'll be looking after Daniel. Mrs. Bishop and Mr. Sugden, my next-door neighbours.
Oh, how do you do?
Hello, it's nice to see you.
And I'm sure they won't mind you calling if you need anything.
Anytime. Drop in anyway.
Thanks.
Try not to make it this afternoon because I'm cleaning the cage out of Randy, my budgerigar.
I'm sure we could still accommodate you in an emergency.
Thank you.
But I'm thinking about the kid who'd only catching germs.
Anytime. There's usually one of us in.
Thank you.
Come along, Mr. Sugden.
Right.
Bye.
OK, bye. Bye-bye. Well, see you later, Daniel.
Sarah! Hey, you've not seen old Elsie Granny Ivy, have you?
Mum and Dad say there's no such thing as ghosts.
It's not ghosts, it's spirits. Look, there's no need to be frightened, you know, because they can't harm little children.
Why?
Well, because they've got guardian angels watching over them, haven't they?
Like a nativity play.
Yeah.
Have they got wings?
Well, they will have, yeah?
How come I can't see it then?
Because they're invisible.
Like Grandma Ivy's spirit.
Yeah, that's it.
But we saw Grandma Ivy.
Look, just keep your eyes open in case you see her again, all right? Eh?
Vera said I've got a guardian angel watching over me.
Come on. School.
You know, I must be mad, allowing my wife to go out with strange men.
Oh, encouraging her to go out with strange men.
Right, well, now we've got the thing stitched up your end, we can look at it from my side, can't we? You know, you could do worse than invite him round here.
Hey, oh, hey, come on, hang on.
In fact, tonight will be all right.
Mike, I am not inviting him round here.
Why not?
Well, I don't know, because it's immoral, isn't it? It's a pretext.
That's how business is done. Context, right? One deal leads to another. That's how it's done. I mean, there's nothing immoral about it.
But this has been my project. I mean, now you want to spoil it all by cashing in on my success.
Spoil it? Chasing a deal that could net us a fortune, I tell you. If I pull this off, it could lead to the big time.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'd be better than anything I could do.
Well, it'd be more long term. I mean, this thing you're doing on Friday is just a one-off. No, if I can get a contract out of this guy, we'll be dealing with him for years. Then you couldn't complain about him coming, could you, eh?
You mean that, any catering that he might want in the future?
Would be down to you, providing everything goes all right on Friday. You see, it's not just me I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about you as well.
So, if I invite him, do you promise no monkey business?
Monkey business?
Promise.
Thieves' honour, nothing stronger.
All right. You win.
I generally do.
So, did Maureen go down to see Reg this weekend?
Yes, she were worn out, poor love.
Isn't our stuff nice? It's somewhere I've never been.
It used to be before he went there. It's an anagram of foot welts, you know.
Really?
It was in yesterday's crossword. Well, she does a lot of trading round the shops on a Saturday while Reggie's working. It's quite apt, really.
Would you like a coffee, Mrs. Grimes?
Oh, tea would be very nice, thank you. Milk and no sugar.
Excuse me 1 minute. Maxie, what are you up to?
Nothing.
So what's with this Little Miss Dynamic act all of a sudden?
You told me to pull my socks up. Why, you're not complaining, are you?
No.
Well, we've got to keep a tight ship. We want to keep this waste working.
Tight ship.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, she's with a customer.
Are you
at the
going to
moment.
change the name of the salon now Denise has gone?
Can I take
Well,
a
that's the point.
You could make it an anagram of your name.
Okay.
Oh.
Tell her.
Yeah, well, as long as it's not foot welts.
Let me see, what could it be? I'm a dab hand at anagrams, you know.
Somebody called John Welch.
Really?
He said, could you meet him here tonight at 7, or if not, ring him on this number?
I wonder what he wants.
Secret admirer.
Tight ship, Maxine. The customer's waiting for a tea.
Bye-bye.
3 times in 1 week.
Oh, I know. Do you think people will start talking?
Well, it's Valentine's Day on Wednesday.
Hey, don't you give me ideas.
Don't know how I'm going to manage on Friday, though.
I mean, my mum will be at the lunch. Could ask Phyllis.
Oh, well, actually, Gail, I was going to ask you if you'd mind helping out on Friday.
What about this place?
Oh, close it for the day. You'll still make more money.
What about the customers?
Let them starve.
Oh, you're ruthless, you, when you get going.
It's dog eat dog out there.
Oh, well, I'll think about it.
Hi! I've got these photographs back from Friday. Actually, they're quite good, look.
Oh,
Well, that's not so brilliant. I think that's when Alma must have come in and distracted everybody.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Audrey.
And then sweeping Stephen away like that, and I said, you know, you're seeing more of him than me. So I'm going to have to start booking an appointment soon if it goes on. You're not seeing him tonight, are you?
2 BLTs, please, Anna.
Oh, right.
Oh, look. Sammy, that's so I know.
How quaint.
Quaint? What do you mean, quaint?
Well, I didn't think they did official family photos anymore.
Yeah, well, there are some dynasties, Steve, that stick to the old values.
Who's that?
What, that? Oh, that's my son, Stephen. Have you not met him?
No, I've not been around.
Oh, well, he works for this Canadian sportswear firm, and they're thinking of expanding business over here, so he's come over to try and find someone to make the stuff.
Really?
Trainers, sweatshirts, I mean, all sorts like that. It's going to be really big business, whoever gets the contract.
What's it called?
Quebec, as in Quebec. Yeah.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
I mean, it's quaint, isn't it, what these multi-million-dollar companies will come up with?
Very.
What?
Hello again.
Oh, hi.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
I could pop by later if you liked, give you a hand.
No, I'm fine, honestly.
Are you sure?
Nearly time for his dinner.
Oh, what's he having?
Bit of fish mashed up with vegetables.
Well, I'm just going to Better Buys. I could get you some of those jars if you liked. They're specially prepared. They must have lots of nourishment in them.
Lots of sugar as well. Fresh food's much better and cheaper.
Sorry, you must think I'm interfering.
No.
I just thought, on your first day, and if it's your first job...
I've had training. I'm not as experienced as you, obviously, but... How many children did you have?
Well, I did work with children a lot, but I must confess I never had any, actually.
There you are, thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Clough.
Morning.
Not another funeral, is it?
I'll have a pound box of them plain chocolates, please.
Oh, blimey, they've all come back to haunt me now.
Why, who else has been?
Haven't you heard? Vera saw Ivy's ghost in number 5.
Really?
Thinks she saw.
She could be right, Rita, because I think I saw her as well.
When?
Last night, 11:30. She was in your front garden, looking through the window.
In our front garden.
Well, that's where the factory was, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, of course.
And I said, Ivy, why aren't you at rest? And she said to me, I'll never be at rest until you give me the bonus you gave the factory cat.
Well, I'm glad you find it amusing. Mocking the dead.
I can't help it. I got used to it taking the rise out of you all those years.
Where have you been?
Window shopping.
Did you get my note?
Hey?
About the wine bar in Bury. They want 50 T-shirts for next weekend. Steve, we have to get orders. We have to make a fresh start and put that court case behind us.
Well, I think I may solve that. You know Audrey's son's come over from Canada. He's looking for somebody to make his sportswear.
So,
Well, I think we should go for it.
sportswear?
You know, like Nike or Adidas.
Yeah, and I can just see us winning an order to make football boots. Steve, have you just been daydreaming all day?
No, you don't get it. I've just been going around the sports shops looking at labels. Trainers made under licence in Taiwan, tracksuits in Portugal, polo shirts, Romania, but all for the same company.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you don't just pitch for everything. You take one little niche and you churn that out. And they put all the glitz on it and everything in the marketing. We can make sweatshirts as good as anyone.
Oh, yeah, and where are we going to churn sweatshirts out?
Well, we'd need new premises. We have to take a leap at some point, Vicky. I suggest I suss this guy out, see what he's looking for.
OK. There's no harm in that, I suppose.
We agreed then?
Agreed.
pint, please, Betty, and I'll have hot pot.
Oh, coming up, love.
Makes wristbands as well. I think he's worth a look.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Alma Baldwin tonight.
Again?
Yeah, this time it's with her husband. I've been wondering when he was going to make his pitch.
Do you want me there?
Well, it might be a good idea. Why don't you drop around about 7, and I'll try and get the business side done before dinner. Let me give you the address.
Tracked you down at last.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Carrie, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
I've got those photos from Friday night.
Oh, yeah? What are they like?
Well, I think they're quite good, actually. Oh, is that Mike and Alma's address?
Yeah, we're seeing them tonight.
Oh, I was going to ask you over to supper tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm hardly seen anything of you since you moved into that hotel.
Oh, hello, Ida, love. Here, I've brought you these. Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, you sounded if you wanted cheering up on phone. Hey, I hear there's been a visitation.
Well, that's why I asked you round. Anyway, never mind about that now. Let me get you something to eat. Got about a sandwich on the house.
Sandwiches? Is that all you've got?
Get your hot pot.
2 mineral waters and gin and tonic.
Okay, love.
I can recommend the food.
Oh, thanks. I'm not hungry.
I believe we're in the same line of business.
Is that so?
Yeah, I could help you out if you're interested.
In what way?
Well, sweatshirts, polo shirts. I'm Steve McDonald, by the way.
Carrie Meyer. Look, I'm busy right now, but,
Well, later on, then, if you want to name a time.
Okay, how about 5:30 this afternoon?
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah. I'll meet you in here, unless you want to go somewhere more exciting.
Here'll be fine.
Right, I look forward to it.
Thank you. Hey, Ida, love. Hey, what about this ghost?
Oh, I saw her at top of, down Brennan's Landing. As sure as I'm sitting there now.
What was she doing?
She was just stood there, smiling. But she looked troubled, as if something were bothering her.
Are you sure you hadn't imagined this?
No.
Well, you said you were run down, and it can play very funny tricks, can stress.
Listen, have you ever known me talk about ghosts before?
No, this is what I'm saying. It's not like you. Perhaps get somebody in for a few hours, a bit of extra help.
I don't need any extra help. I just want to put Ivy's soul to rest.
Well, get somebody in who can do it. But don't you go worrying yourself to death over it. I don't want to be coming down here to another funeral in a hurry. And another thing, this hot pot could do with livening up. Have you got no red cabbage?
Hey, hello. How's young Kelly going on?
Oh, fine. Just popped in to see her, asked if she needed any help, and no.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think Ken's landed on his feet there. She's keen and she's sensible.
And young.
Yeah, that's it. She won't conk out every afternoon like some of us.
Well, if anybody deserves her, Ken does.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Rita. Anyway, see you.
See you, love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, well, that's Kevin settled. Well, for Valentine's Day. She's not bought one for her yet, though.
I'm surprised you don't keep a list. You can tick them off as they come in here.
Well, I do keep a sort of mental register. You see, that's Alma buying for Mike, and Mr. Sugden buying for Phyllis.
I'm doing no such thing. I'm seeking out a birthday card for an old army pal. What a wicked price they are, too. £1.50 for a piece of card. You can buy books for less than that at the sales.
Percy, there are some cheaper ones on the right. Anyway, how do you know Alma isn't buying one for somebody else?
Because in that case she'd buy two. She'd still send Mike one.
But I'd only buy one here, maybe, so buy the other one elsewhere. Otherwise, tongues might wag.
If you ask me, they should ban St. Valentine's Day. It puts wrong ideas into people's heads.
How?
Making out that love's a bed of roses. And then when they get married and find out what it's really like, it ends in tears. It's about sacrifice, not this tripe.
Well, then it's very fitting because St. Valentine was a martyr.
Well, in that case, people should go to church and put the £1.50 in the collection box. I'll write my pal a letter this year and I'll bid you good day.
Good day.
Well, at least Alma doesn't fall into that category. You've got a very solid marriage, haven't you?
Well, it'll all end in tears if Mike doesn't buy me a Valentine, Mavis.
Don't worry, if he hasn't got you one by tomorrow, I'm sure old Eagle Eyes will have spotted it. We'll give you a ring and let you know.
I can't stop for long. I've got someone coming round at 7.
Oh, who?
An attractive hunk that I once had a relationship with. Well, a working relationship. you remember that competition that I told you about? He was the one who got me to do that.
What does he want?
I don't know. I think there's another competition coming up, so it's probably about that. Don't worry, I don't fancy him.
I hope Ken knows what he's doing. That girl looks very young.
She looked capable enough to me.
Well, with respect, Mr. Sugden, I'm not sure you're best placed to make judgment about who's capable of looking after children.
I don't see why. I was brought up with our Tilly. She was only a few years older than me. And young people can do all sorts if they put their minds to it. They're not stretched enough. You give her a week or two, she'll soon find her feet.
So you don't actually make sweatshirts?
No, like I say, we're just about to move into manufacturing.
How big are your premises?
About 2,000 square feet, but we're looking at bigger places.
And you've been going for 2 years?
Well, average life of a print shop round here is 2 months. Look, I know what you're thinking. I've no experience. I had no experience of printing when I started. But I'm one of the best now. I'll give you my client list, they'll vouch for me.
And you've got capital to buy a new plant?
No problem, yeah, I'll give you my bank statement.
Well, if you're so dynamic, how come you haven't expanded already?
Well, because moving into an overcrowded market before you're ready is suicidal. I'm just waiting for the right opening. I'm pretty sure this is it.
You know, we like things done to strict specifications. You don't just go off and do what you like.
Sure. Well, you'll have to fill me in on that, but with your know-how and my talent, I don't see how we can fail.
Evening.
I'd like a word, please, Vera.
All right, what about?
I think you know what about.
Look, I saw it.
I don't care what you saw. You'll stop putting ideas into Sarah's head. I mean, Ivy was a grandma. It's upsetting her to think that she's not at peace. And all this claptrap about guardian angels.
Look, it's not claptrap.
You'll say no more, all right?
Oh, all right. I mean, she's your daughter.
Thank you.
You know trouble with people round here, don't you? There's too many like her and that Ida Clough. Septics.
I don't think he'll be long now.
Well, don't worry, he's left me in very good hands. Oh, listen, I hope you don't mind. I asked Carrie to come round before dinner. I've got to just touch base with her before she goes out tonight.
Yes? No. She can stay if she likes.
Oh, no, she's got plans. That's all right.
Thank you. Bye. I'm sorry about that, Stephen.
It's all right. I like to see a man busy. What line of the rag trade are you in exactly?
No, I was hoping we could talk about that. Get us a drink when you love. As a matter of fact, I haven't done very much in that line this last couple of years. The last place I had I sold a few years ago.
Why's that?
And an offer I couldn't refuse. Developer. Seller's market. I decided to get out. I've been doing it for about 20 years. I fancied a change.
How long ago did you sell?
Oh, be about 89.
And you've done nothing since?
Oh, I've kept my hand in. Thanks for that. Cheers.
Cheers. So, you think you'd be interested in doing something for us?
Well, I'd like to know more about it, but yeah, I think we can do some business.
And you don't think you'd be out of touch after 7 years?
Oh, no way. Fashions change. The way they're put together doesn't.
Well, come along to the launch on Friday. And in the meantime, you might like to put some thoughts down on paper.
What sort of thoughts do you want?
Oh, you know, the usual. Kind of capacity you could cope with, projections for the next 5 years, cash flow sensitivities, balance sheets, P&Ls, profit and loss accounts.
Yeah, sure. No problem. No problem at all.
All right, Maxine, you've made your point. You can go now. One look and then you go.
Why? What you planning?
Hello, Joe.
Hi.
This is Maxine, my assistant.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She was just leaving, weren't you, Maxine?
Have fun.
The manageress, eh?
Oh, yes, rule with a rod of iron, I do. Yeah, Denise has left then.
Yeah.
Here's Carrie.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm
nice to
Carrie
meet you.
Meyer.
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you. Hope he hasn't been boring you too much.
Oh, no, we coped. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, yes, please. I'll have a white wine.
Please, sit down.
Oh, thanks.
How was the meeting?
Oh, very interesting.
Oh, this my competition, is it?
Oh, some of it.
You're not the only interested party.
I'd be very worried if I was. I tell you, there's some smart operators around here.
Yeah, so we're learning.
Am I allowed to know who it is, or is it a trade secret, eh?
Oh, no, I don't think so. His name's Steve McDonald. Has an outfit called Done to a T.
Oh, yeah, him. Our paths have crossed now and then.
A bright guy. Knows the market.
Yeah, well, made the best man win. Cheers.
So how did you know that she'd left then?
She rang over the weekend.
Really?
She didn't tell me all the details.
Oh. I thought she wanted to keep it quiet.
Well, she rang me for another reason, actually.
Oh?
Yeah, she offered to sell me the business.
She what?
Well, you know that you did it once before, only I wasn't interested because of Marianne, my ex. She'd have wanted a cut.
Two-faced cow. Oh, it was only Friday she asked me if I could run the place full time.
Yeah? I didn't realise that. The thing is, Fiona, me and Marianne are back together. There's no problem about buying a business anymore.
So what are you going to do?
I've already done it, I'm afraid. I've said yeah. This is just the kind of start we need.
And you'd both be working here?
That's the idea, yeah. Marianne's a hairdresser.
So what happens to me?
Well, we'd have to talk about that, but it's unlikely that we'd want a full-time assistant.
So it's... Thanks for holding the fort, Fiona. Here's your cards.
I can talk to Marianne.
Oh, God, it just doesn't take much, does it, eh?
What?
The laid-back John we used to know and love. Everybody's friend, wouldn't touch the rat race with a barge pole. Give him the backstreet hairdressers.
Look, I feel bad enough about this, believe me. That's why I came round.
You're not bad enough to keep me on.
I don't know what else I can do. I have to put my marriage first. If we want somebody part-time...
Yeah, you'll give me first refusal. Well, thanks a bunch. You know where you can stick your charity, don't you?
I'm sorry, Fee. I thought Denise would
Oh, and you can give her my love as well. She must need it the way she keeps going round and wrecking people's lives. Bye, John. And I hope you're very happy.